Have you ever heard the statement, you can't run away from your problems? Because your problems will always be with you until you actually resolve them. You can move to a new state, you can change your hair, you can completely change your identity, but the core problems that you haven't resolved will still be there. And if you don't resolve them, you're going to be constantly running away from your past. You got to turn around and face your problems head on. There's 330 million people in America that all have their own opinion. When you're not confident in yourself is when you allow other people's opinions to affect you. Otherwise, you wouldn't care. Not resolving your issues just holds you back from moving forward because you're constantly looking back. You cannot change what's already happened, but you can change how you feel about it, how you act about it, how you become a victim into a survivor will eliminate an enormous amount of pressure, enormous amount of anxiety, panic, and fear, when all you need to do is turn around and face your problems, because they will never go away until you do that. Everybody's got an opinion. You cannot live your life based on what other people think. And I'm sorry, so many of the youth today were brainwashed into believing you can be any sex you want, that you can be any gender you want, that you weren't taught anything about God or the 10 Commandments or the 7 deadly sins, that you weren't taught how to act properly in public. And in a way, I can't blame you, because you're listening to the adults tell you that what you're doing and thinking and saying is okay, because you got gentle parenting, which was basically a lack of parenting and discipline and boundaries, to the point where you're so confused about who you are, what you're supposed to do. You never learned how to conflict resolute in your childhood, so now you're all going crazy in your adulthood, like chickens with their heads cut off, not knowing how to properly communicate with people. The best thing you can do is just learn how to communicate. Take classes on communication.